yes, I'm back out again, of course on permission number 3. Got my usual Saturday here most of the day as usual. It's April the 23rd. Most of the crops are up now, but there are a few patches that I can get onto. So we'll see what we can get here today. I've got the X35 coil, just mainly because I thought I'd be a little bit further away from the ground, so I got the slightly larger coil. Also, I wanted to give it a go. I've not been out many times since Christmas, a couple of times only, for the usual reasons. But anyway, I'll be on the same settings on the coil that I was on last time I was here, when I was on the wet ground. It's very dry now, quite hard. And it's quite windy today as well, so I hope you can hear me. But we'll get on with it, we'll get on the fields and we'll see what we find. Bye for now. Here we go, folks. We've got our first, well, it's not our first find, it's our first good find, I suppose. I have had a little button was the first find, just an ordinary small button, and my second find actually was a little thimble, but I didn't bother showing those. But I've just had this, and it is the remains of a Roman coin, so that's nice. Not much detail on it, unfortunately. This could be one of the older ones. It's a better size, but that's what that is. That's find number 3, really. So that's nice, but we'll carry on. This field is literally the only one which is really detectable now. The crop has come up quite a bit, but this one's still a bit patchy, so I'll concentrate here today and we'll see what we get, see what we find. Anyway, we'll carry on. Bye for now. Right then, folks, here we go. We've got a semi-live dig here. I've got a clod down here in front of me. I don't know whether you can see it poking out the edge of the clod here, but it looks like a Georgian coin just here. Look. That's what it looks like to me at the moment anyway, but we'll get it out, we'll have a look, and we'll see what it is. Yep, it's a typical half penny size Georgian type coin, probably a Georgia 2nd or Georgia 3rd, but I'll give it a spray of water, give it a bit of a clean up, and we'll see what it is. Back in a moment. Yep, there we go. Just make out Britannia on the back there. It's very badly worn, and you can see a bust on the front. It does look to me like it could be either a Georgia 2nd or Georgia 3rd, but it is a typical half penny size. I never get the 1 penny coins very often. Very rarely I get like a 1 penny coin, but it's always these half pennies. But there we are, there we go, still quite nice to find. But we'll carry on and we'll see what we get next. Hello folks, right, I've just had a target here and it is a hammered coin. Unfortunately it's not whole, but I think this one's a bit special. I don't recognise the bust on there, and also I think it's a side facing bust, if you know what I mean. It's not a forward front looking face on this. Like I say, it's a shame it's not whole. I've got a funny feeling that this might be an early Saxon hammered coin, but I'm not sure. I've just tried looking it up on the internet and I can't find it. But by the time you're watching this, hopefully shortly after this clip, I'll have an answer. But that looks quite nice. Very pleased with that. Anyway, for now we'll carry on. We'll see what else we get. Brilliant. Here we go, folks. We've got our next find. It's another little coin, but this time I think it's a little George III farthing. Very, very thin. I can just make out a bust on there, but that's what I think that is. Very thin one. That's quite nice. I think that is a little George III farthing. Anyway, let's carry on. Here we go, folks, got our next find, and it is another coin. This time we've got, it's another Georgius. It's George III again. I can see more of a bust on this one. It's the Georgius going around the outside when I sprayed it, when I wet it. But this is a halfpenny, this one. Just make out Britannia on the back. That's lovely. It's strange, I've been over these part of the field. It's one of my Roman hotspots actually, quite a few times now, and coins like this still pop up. It's surprising what you can miss on a field that you go on quite a lot. Anyway, we'll carry on. Bye for now. Here we go, folks, we've got ourselves another find, and it is another coin, and it looks like it's another farthing, except this time I think it's a George II. I could just make out Britannia on the back and a bust on the other side. When it was wet, I just wet it again. There, that it could be a William, which would be nice, but it's definitely facing the left this time. The previous one was facing to the right. That could be older than the Georges. I sort of recognise it, but it's definitely farthing size. It's smaller than a halfpenny. Like I say, I can vaguely just see Britannia on the back. Lovely. We'll carry on. Here we go, folks, got our next find, and I thought I'd show this because I haven't found one for a while, but that is a little watch winder, little pocket watch winder. Lovely. Anyway, we'll continue, see what the next one is. Here we go, folks. We've got ourselves another find here, and that's quite a nice one, I think. It's come from just down here. You can see near my detector there, near the corner, I've got a big clod in my hand. Now, I don't know, can you see it? Just there, look. It looks like it's the remains of a fibula. Anyway, yes, it is. There's more to it actually than what I thought there was. There we go, look. Lovely. Obviously this bit would have come further down, and it would have had a pin going across here. There we go. Brilliant. That was right next to a, literally the hole was two holes next to one another. The first one was a tiny little shirt sleeve button, and then I had another signal. I thought, oh, so I dug it again, and then this was in the clod. So that's lovely. Anyway, let's carry on. Roman fibula. Brilliant. Bye for now. Here we go, folks, we've got our next find, and it's another nice one. We've got another coin, but this time we've got another Roman. And this one's quite a chunky one. I should imagine this is an earlier one to what I usually find up here. And a moment ago I thought there was a head on both sides. It's definitely only one coin. You should be able to just make out a bust on that side. Let me try wetting it again. There we go, there's a I'm not sure if that's a bust on that side or not. It looks like it, with vague writing around the outside edge. On the other side, oh no, actually I think I can see what looks like a person standing. That's lovely, and that's quite a thick, chunky Roman coin as well, a slightly better size. Brilliant. Anyway, let's carry on. I am making my way back now, back to the car to go home, but we'll carry on detecting until we get there. I've had quite a good day up here today. Using the X35 coil, because I hadn't used it for a while. And just using the same settings that I normally use when the ground is wetter. Of course, it's quite dry now, it's quite hard, this ground now. But it's still done quite well. All the finds I've had today have come from today. You know, I've not put 2 videos together or anything like that, like I do sometimes. But it's all come on those settings, so it's still working quite well, even over this. The crop is coming up now as well. Anyway, let's carry on. Bye for now.